Hi folks, I thought it would be good just to give you some update on the Packard Bell IMedia mod project. Now, I've not made a great amount of progress, but I have made a little bit of progress. Plus, as I've managed to get hold of this high definition camera, I thought it would be good to do a video in high definition just so you can get a better idea of how everything looks. So you may remember the other day we had done this top blowhole fan. I have also done one for the bottom as well. So if I can just turn the case onto its back, there we go. As you can see, 120mm fan now on the bottom. Now that might not be the final fan that I use, but it's in there for the time being, just so I can show that it works. Now there's not a lot of gap between the bottom of the case and the tabletop, so there will need to be some taller feet put into this case, because really if we're going to have this fan here, we do need space for the air to get in. Now I think what I'm going to do with that, because I pretty much am settled on the colour scheme for this computer. Now, Project Old Faithful ended up being taken on by my eldest daughter, and now my youngest daughter has decided that she would like her own customised computer case as well. She's really into pink at the moment, so there is going to be some pink on this computer, probably pink and black, and she really likes blue LEDs and has asked for blue LED feet. So that's what we're going to do, I think, is do blue LED feet. So in terms of colour scheme, I think the inside is going to be black. The metal parts of the outside are going to be pink, so this bit will be pink. The side panels over here, okay, the side panels, they're going to be pink. The plastic parts are going to be black, so any of the blue plastic will be black, but the white or beige plastic is going to be pink as well. And also, to fill in the gap here between our one optical drive and the top of the case, I'm going to use some of the mesh that I've got left over from Project Old Faithful, so that will be pink as well. So I've already cut the piece, that's the piece I'll be using. I will probably glue that on. Because we've got that blowhole fan, you cannot get an optical drive in that top bay anymore, so there's no need to use it, so I may as well permanently fix that onto the front bezel. Okay, I'll probably paint the hard drive bay pink, I'll probably paint that pink, and we'll probably have a pink power supply. So that's going to be the colour scheme. Blue LEDs, so we've already got a blue LED fan in the top, we'll probably use that one, and we'll probably have that as a blue LED fan as well. Don't really have any more plans to put any more case fans in. I don't think I'm going to try opening this up. I could, but it's probably not worth the effort, because we've got 120mm bringing air in and 120mm exhausting air. The only thing I might do is just open up the front down here to put an 80mm fan in, just to cool the hard drive. There'll just be one hard drive in this. My daughter won't need loads of hard drives, just one will be fine. So this is going to be an ideal case for her purposes. I'm just going to turn this round onto the back, because with this power supply in, you can see how that little notch will work for cable management. Okay, just to give you an idea there. You can actually very easily get the side panel on, which is brilliant. And as you can see, we made more progress here. We now have one side of this cut out. This does take a long time to do. I haven't really had the opportunity to really work on this case. Really, if I had a good 2 or 3 hours, I could get that cut out no problem, but I never seem to get that amount of time in one sitting to really get that completed. But I'm going to carry on working on that. I'm sure there was something else that I wanted to mention. Yes, there is side window. There will be a side window in this case. And if we have a look at this side panel, basically this area that's got these punched indentations, we're going to cut all that out. Okay, that seems to me to be the logical way of doing it. If we turn the case over, we can see if we do that, we've still got plenty of space all round with which to attach our window. Okay, we do have the IMedia stamped onto the side. I'm going to leave that because I am calling this Project IMedia or IMedia case mod. So I'm quite happy for the original IMedia to be in there. It's actually quite nice. I actually quite like that logo. So I'm going to leave that. We could try and use filler or Bondo or whatever, but I'm not going to bother. The only other thing I've got here, down here, is where these two USBs are. I think they're USB 1, not USB 2. So I've got to think about what to do with those. I might just leave them, or I might actually fill that hole in, and what we will do is where the floppy drive is, I will place a card reader which will have USB 2 ports on. So that will bring the case right up to date. Okay, you could argue we need USB 3 for it to be right up to date, but that still hasn't taken off yet in terms of the number of products available. USB 2 is still more than adequate, certainly for my daughter's needs anyway. So that's really the progress I've made. A lot of it's in my head. I'm kind of thinking things up as I go along. But we're going to get there with this. This is kind of the one project I'm working on at the moment. I know I said I've got some other cases in, but I'm not thinking about those at the moment. This is the one I'm working on, and hopefully within the next couple of months I can get this one completed and up and running before thinking about the rest. So anyway, thank you very much for hanging around and letting me witter on. If you haven't already, please feel free to subscribe to my videos, and then you'll get to see the rest in this series and get to see how this project develops. And please do rate and leave a comment. And if you have any kind of thoughts or suggestions on this project, any other things that we could possibly do with it, I'll certainly be willing to hear them. And you never know, I've certainly listened to people's comments and thoughts in the past, and you know, I don't know everything there is to know about modding. I'm experimenting and playing with things as I go along, so if you've got any really cool ideas or suggestions, that would be brilliant. So anyway, this video's gone on for far too long. Thank you very much indeed for watching.